This is where it all began. The story of Candyman. Local character, he walk around handing out candy to the neighborhood kids. One day, a couple of kids get razor blades in their candy. Police come around. That's when I saw the true face of fear.
Get on your knees. Hands, hands, hands.
They beat him, tortured him, killed him right there on the spot. A couple weeks later, more razor blades and more candy. He been innocent.
So he's real?
Candyman ain't a he. Candyman's the whole damn hive. If you're out here looking for Candyman, you ask me, stay away.
I feel really connected to this story.
Go on.
Right here, in this neighborhood, the legend started. And the legend is, if we say his name 5 times while looking in the mirror, we could summon him.
Summon the Candyman.
Hell no.
Candyman.
Anthony, no.
Candyman.
Stop.
I don't want to get creeped out in my new apartment before bed.
Candyman.
Black people don't need to be summoning.
I dare you.
Don't say that.
Say his name.
Candyman.
You better not do that last one.
Candyman. You want to be a part of the story, right?
No.
Say his name. Candyman.
Anthony? Anthony, are you okay? What the hell is going on?
This neighborhood is haunted.
I think I made a mistake. I brought him back.
Candyman isn't real.
He chose you. He has purpose for you.
Tell everyone. New to the neighborhood.
You should say it.
Candyman.
Say his name.
Candyman!
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Movie Bits. I am Tony.
And I'm David.
And today we're going to be talking about the Candyman trailer.
Yes, we are.
Which is... Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Set to come out August 27th of 2021.
Yeah, I never know the release dates. That's his job. My bad. I trespassed all over his spot. But this is a direct sequel to the original Candyman. Mm-hmm. And it actually looks pretty decent.
Which I have not seen.
Okay.
I've never seen the original. I was too young. But I know the reference.
We have both decided that we're going to rewatch Candyman in preparation for this film so we can give you a complete review. I'm not going to watch all 4 films in the series because that's not necessary. So this film picks up directly after the original film. So all you need to watch is the original Candyman to be ready for this film.
By Jordan Peele.
Yes, Jordan Peele. It's on the writing team on this one, so you know that's his thing. He found his thing. Black suspense / horror is where the money's at for him.
But he slates it as comedy.
Does he? Is he slating it as comedy?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But whatever. Do what you got to do, bro, to get those Academy Award nominations.
There you go. That's what it's all about, right?
So the original actors you said are coming back to reprise their roles?
Yeah, I think there are like 4 of them.
Okay. Were there any in that trailer? Because I haven't seen the original, but were any of them?
I would have no idea because
Besides
haven't seen
Candyman.
the original since I was... Yeah, that was the original Candyman,
right.
But I haven't seen that film since I was probably 14 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it starts off with this like shadow puppet display showing the story of Candyman, his origins, which I thought was really cool. A cool way to show that. It reminds me of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows when they start talking about the 3 brothers and the Elder Wand and the invisibility cloak. It was a really cool sequence to watch. But we find out that the Candyman used to give out candy to kids. Then he started putting razor blades and stuff inside the candy, and then he was chased down by the cops and tortured and beat up. And
right then and there on the spot, it was assumed that he was the one putting razor blades in the candy after he was killed. After this extra judicial killing, by the police officer.
Right.
So it speaks to the black experience.
Right. I was gonna say that. And they continue after this extrajudicial killing. They continue to find cases where someone is putting razor blades into children's candy, so it proves that the Candyman was actually innocent. And of course, vengeance ensues. Very bitter, very much like Freddy Krueger in his origins.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Go ahead.
Great minds. They know the origins. I mean, he was chased down by a community, and they set his home on fire, and he was actually innocent. So.
They accused him of being a pedophile, which he was not.
Right. So, cool. So he's all bitter, and he wants to hurt people, and the only way you can call him is by saying his name 5 times in the mirror. And he will appear in all his bitterness and rage, and he'll kill you.
And the main character appears to be some sort of journalist or
His
reporter.
name is Anthony.
And he comes across this story. He says it's an authentic urban legend that was started right here. He's trying to explain this to his wife. His wife is like, we just moved here. Don't creep me out in my new apartment. Don't do this Candyman thing. Don't say Candyman in the mirror 5 times. I mean, I've done it. Nothing's ever happened to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. So there's like a whole sequence where they're showing just people just saying, "Don't say it, don't say it," or saying it and not saying it, and it reminded me of our childhood. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't see the film. I was too young, but I understood the references because it's something that all kids and the older kids would talk about. It was a dare. They would put you in a bathroom, turn off all the lights, lock you in the bathroom, and you have to say his name 5 times in the mirror, and you have to stay in the bathroom for a certain amount of time, and it was terrifying. Same thing with Bloody Mary. I'm sure you guys have done that too. Yeah. And but I don't think I was ever brave enough to say Candyman 5 times in the mirror. Yeah. I think I did the Bloody Mary one. Did you do the Candyman challenge? Yeah. Kids are just fearless.
Yeah. I had an aluminum bat. I was ready.
Ready. You came with hands.
Yes.
Yes. See, my dumb ass. I'm just in the bathroom, just like, I hope I don't get attacked.
I was like,
you came prepared.
Candyman gonna get this work. He
gonna get these hands.
He show up, But it looks interesting. It actually looks like the main character goes ahead. He does the Candyman thing, and you see a scab appear. And it appears that what is going to happen is that he is being possessed by the spirit of Candyman, and he'll be the new becoming Candyman. The new Candyman.
Which is a really smart way to do that because the original actor is getting older, and not wishing death upon blah blah whatever. We just don't know how much longer we have for these original characters to be around. So it is a nice way to pass the story on to a new generation.
Yeah, I mean, Candyman was great. It had Freddy Krueger vibes. Like we said, it spoke to Bloody Mary. It combined a lot of those elements that we would see in slasher horror films. But for the black audience, we got to see ourselves in a genre that was really popular. I mean, it came at the sort of tail end of the slasher film horror genre. But it'll be interesting to see if they can have with both Halloween Kills coming out and end with Candyman to see if they could bring back these slasher films.
I'm here for it
in a way that feels organic. So yeah, I'm down to check it out. It looks pretty cool.
The only idea I don't like is trying to combine all of these horror films into the same universe. Who was trying to do that?
Yeah.
Who was trying to do that?
That was Universal with their dark universe, which was supposed to be spearheaded by Tom Cruise's Mummy remake.
That idea.
And then they were going to do Bride of Frankenstein, and they were all supposed to be in one sort of universe.
Don't do that.
And, so everybody's like hobbling together something to have some sort of MCU replicant. Each studio wants something, but that dark universe thing wasn't really feeling it. And you really can't head off anything with Tom Cruise because he's still opening movies at $40 million, and $40 million opening weekends are not successful. That was successful in the late 90s. Not now. So honestly, I think it's kind of over for Tom Cruise, and I'd like to see them cast someone different.
Yeah. So Jordan Peele, we're loving what you're putting down. All these horror films. I am curious to see. I don't know. I'm curious to see a different type of direction. Maybe in one of his later films, I would like to see maybe like a serious film or something. I don't know, but
I mean, hey, what Tyler said. Tyler Perry said he super serves his niche. And that is how he is successful. And it appears that Jordan Peele has found himself a niche, and he is going to super serve that niche. again, I've said in our review of Halloween Kills, I am not a horror guy. You got to see, some things looked like they were going to be quite gory. I liked old school horror films where we didn't go overboard with the gore. I really, like I said, was chased away from the genre when I got to see the gore of things in Saw 3 and Hostel and those things. I'm not a fan of horror any longer because it seemed to become a gore fest. Again.
So what would you say? Would you give this a thumbs up, a meh, or a thumbs down?
I mean, for me, it's a meh.
I would say the same. For me, it was like a meh. They weren't really showing much. I mean, typical horror vibes. I mean, this guy's getting possessed and he's going to go around and kill people.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel much deeper than that. Feels very surface. The thing that we liked about Jordan Peele in his earlier films, especially the Get Out movie, was that he was kind of playing with that dynamic, that idea of racism and subjugation, and combined it with horror.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, that's still happening here.
Yeah, so, I mean, for black people, it kind of triggered us to watch that film, and it was very interesting.
Yeah.
So here, I mean, I'm seeing remnants of it with police brutality, but
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe he'll tie in some black themes in this movie. I don't know.
And well, I think one of the last scenes we saw, last clips we saw in the trailer, was when it was a white guy in a pickup truck, it looked like, and Candyman was outside of the pickup truck, and a white guy closed eyes. I think that's one of the cops who killed,
tortured him or something.
who had a hand in killing the original Candyman.
Yeah.
That's what I saw. So I think we're going to be true to Jordan Peele, and I think that's what this new Candyman is going to have to offer.
Right. So I give it a meh. I would like to see a
Still.
second trailer to see a little more depth, but I'm not excited about it. So I don't know. I'm somewhere in between.
Yeah. Well, that's our trailer review of the sequel to the original Candyman. Please comment. Sound off in the comment section.
Yeah,
Let
let's
us know.
talk about it.
Let us know what you think, what you're excited about, what you weren't excited about. If it's a meh for you,
That's
let us
fine.
know.
Yeah. All right. And if you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that we can continue to bring you new content. And we'll see you again here on another episode of Movie Bits.
Peace.
Bye, guys.